This semester, I had the opportunity to be a part of the Change Agent Academy. At first, I didn't really understand what it meant to be a change agent and what exactly I was getting myself into, but I knew that I was excited to be a part of something that sounded so great and so wonderful that it will impact me and change me to be the better person and teacher and educator and all the things that I want to be in life that I could be. Like, I knew that being a part of this program was going to do that. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I did know I was going to change. So ever since I was little, I always knew I wanted to help people, and I wanted to change the world. Like, I just knew that that's what I was gonna do in life. Like, I was gonna help people and change the world. I didn't know how I was gonna do it, but I knew that was my mission. That was my motive. For the longest, I wasn't quite sure though how I was gonna do that. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, I had so many different things. Any time somebody asked me something, I would say I want to be this or this or this. But finally, I realized that I wanted to be a teacher. Like, I finally realized that is what my calling was. That was what I was destined to be. Both my parents are actually educators, and they have been for a very long time. My dad at first didn't really even want me to become a teacher, but once he saw how passionate I was about it, then he realized that he couldn't stop me. So that's when I tried to, that's when I knew that in my heart that that's what I wanted to be. Um, like I said before, I didn't truly understand what being a change agent was. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I knew that I wanted to help people. And when I learned that I could be a change agent through my major, I was like super excited because I literally love being in the classroom, literally love being there and helping people, literally like being a part of that experience of growth and change is like amazing to finally see like somebody really like children realize they got it and it clicks and it makes sense is the coolest thing ever. And I just knew like this is what I was destined to be. Like nothing else mattered because I knew that I needed to be a teacher. And this is where like being a change agent was a part of it because during the class I learned so many different theories about myself and how I could apply them to the real world. And I was also able to use what I learned to develop how well I was in the classroom during service learning. And while being a change agent in class, I learned about grit and resiliency, which is basically the ability to easily, which is basically the ability to be passionate and persevere. Um, and I try my hardest to do that. Like I try my hardest to continue to persevere and continue to strive to be great. And just being in this class made me feel more passionate to what I want to do, more passionate to teaching, and more passionate to growing and helping other people. I learned so much throughout the semester about theories and the developments of how things work. Honestly, I think my favorite theory that we worked on or some of the ones that we worked on was grit and resilience because I believe that you have to have grit and determination to truthfully learn like everything you need to know. Like without grit, without determination, without resiliency, you can't get there. Like you have to have that to just make you want to do more and be better. Like, and I felt like that was me. Like that described me after my brother passed away. I just knew that was my passion. That was my passion for teaching. That was my passion for learning new information. That was my passion. Like I just knew that's what I wanted to do. We also learned about the ecological model of human development, or the ecological theory model by Dr. B. This is actually one of my favorite models because it actually truly tells a person. It's kind of, I call it the gumball or the jawbreaker model because the jawbreaker has so many different levels, and so like in those levels is you. Like that's who, how you develop and how you become a better person, and all those things around you make you who you are. So you have the first system, which is the microsystem, which is the relationship that's directly connected to you, and that my relationships connected to me were like my family and my siblings. Like my brother passing away was so deeply, important. It's not just in my microsystem, but it's also in my chronosystem, which I'll talk about later. But those aspects of family change how I am and what I do and how I progress in life. The next one is a mesosystem, which is the connection between your relationships your relationships in your mesosystem. So those connections, like your sports teams and how you actually make those connections with other people, that's your mesosystem. The ecosystem is the structures in which you um, do not have direct contact with, like your grandparents or people like you don't always see, but they do still have that type of impact on you to make you do better and want to change. Next is the macro system, which is your cultural context. So me being I'm American, but my family is Jamaican and Panamanian. That's my culture, and learning about those different aspects makes me who I am. And learning about those cultures makes me develop into the person I want to be. That's that. That's that aspect. Last is the chrono system, which is a transition or event over one's lifespan. I don't think I've really had a big event or transition until my brother passed away. He actually committed suicide, and I didn't realize what mental health was. I didn't realize what depression really was. I didn't realize all those things until it happened. So it opened my eyes to a lot of different things, and I feel like that was my chrono system. That was my layer. That layer of development was really needed for me to become a better person, and I feel like the better educator that I can be, because now I can go in and tell my students and look for these things to help my students to, not go through the same thing my brother went through, because nobody should ever feel like death is an option. And I feel like though that part of my chrono system helped me to become a better educator, a better person, because I now am just so involved in everything, and I always want to make sure that everybody has the best and everybody's doing the best that they can.